Oi mate, how you doing? Today, we about to learn about sidechaining.
And we're done with that voice. Okay, so I'm making this video for my friend because he had this really thick, luscious pad thing he had going on, but his drums were being little baby bitch drums. They were getting lost in the mix. Shout out to Zachary. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you A, how to sidechain them, but B, how to do it efficiently because you know, I think a lot. Really, you had to message me right now. Okay, I think a lot of people they get lost. It gets too confusing. They're like, wait, what did I sidechain? Blah blah blah. So hopefully this will make sense. So I'm gonna play you a track I have that has no sidechaining. It's not really a track, but check it out. Okay, so sorry about the experimental part at the end. So yeah, you know, it sounds okay. Doesn't sound bad, but you might notice that the drums weren't really cutting through the mix. They were kind of soft boys, you know. So what you want to do is you want to sidechain the drums to the bass and the synths, I would say. So in order to do that efficiently, name your kick, color code it, name your snare. Name your synthesizer, name your bass, color code all of them. Get in the habit of doing that, because then in the future, when you have 100 tracks and you're sidechaining all this crap, you're not going to be like, wait, oh fuck, where did I put, oh shit, god damn it, right? You're not going to do that because you know. So I've got kick and snare on the master. I've got pads and bass on the master as well. So you could sidechain kick to synths, kick to bass, snare to synths, snare to bass, right? But why would you do that? It's just unnecessary. It's too much shit for you to think about, you know, honestly. So what I would do is send your kick and snare to a drum bus. So all you do is you take them off the master, send them to the drums. Take them off the master, send them to the drums. Real easy. Same with the synths. Take them off the master. Or if you want to, just go like that, same thing. So now you can hear when the synths aren't playing, the drums have a lot of bite to them that you don't hear, right, when they're together. We want to fix that. So this makes it real simple. Now we don't have to worry about what goes where. We know sidechain the drum bus to the synthesizer. So right click, sidechain to this track, bam. So now we're here, but we're not telling it to do anything yet, right? It sounds the same. So what you got to do is use a fruity limiter, and the first thing you're going to see is the limiter section. I think you can pretty much just ignore this. I don't think it affects the sound too much. Usually the saturation is on, but I would take it off, and I guess you could raise the ceiling if you want. I don't think it's really going to affect it too much. Let's see. A little bit. Yeah, maybe raise it. Yeah, I don't know. I rarely use Fruity Limiter, honestly, but... Okay, so go to the compressor, and I'm just going to reset all this stuff. So, so this is a little confusing to me, but, you know, when I did sidechain input 1... and then I try messing with the threshold and the ratio here. It sounds fucking weird. Like, you should see a dip for kick and snare, but instead I'm seeing... Right, let's try sidechain input 2. Well, that's clearly the bass. Look at that. That's the up, right? That's weird. So sidechain input 3. That's what we want. That's money. Check it out. You know it's the you know that's the right one because you can see the dip here. Kick, snare, right? Or maybe it's the other way around. Yeah, kick, snare. kick snare. Cool. So yeah, play around with the threshold and ratio. And that's obviously way too much. Unless you're going for that effect, that's different. And let's listen without. And listen with. And now a great thing, well, first of all, you can tell it's cutting through much better. Another great thing you can do is now that you have your drums and your synths on their own buses, which you should be doing anyway, but you can now put effects on them, right? Like... same thing with the synths here. You could, yeah, bus driver, why not? But basically now you have a fucking you've done what you set out to achieve, and now you're more organized, right? There is another way I've seen on a couple videos on YouTube where someone will like make a sidechain channel, like call it sidechain, and then I guess what they do is they'll send the synths to this, like they'll send it to the channel itself. Where the fuck is it? Jesus Christ, is that it? I don't know. I can't see unless it's colored. It's colored something. Bam. Nope, I was way off. Okay. And like that. And then you would, well, it's going to sound like garbage right now, but, and then you would sidechain things to it. Like, you could do kick to that, snare to that. I don't know. I don't think that's that useful. Or it doesn't make as much sense to me, I guess. I'm more used to, I want to know what the thing is and where it's going. Make it real simple, you know, so I don't get confused later. But yeah, I think that'll do it. That's pretty much all I set out to teach. Hopefully that made sense. And yeah, man, like, fave, subscribe, eat my ass, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.